So we have some breaking news that progressive Charles Booker has taken the lead in the Kentucky Senate Democratic primary over Amy McGrath, who has often described herself as a quote-unquote Trump Democrat. This was seen even 10 days ago, maybe even less than that, as an unwinnable primary for Charles Booker, that he had no chance, that Amy McGrath was the darling of the corporate Democratic Party, especially on the national level. They were flooding her with donations from across the country. Well over 90% of her donations came from out of state, and it was seen as a walkover for Amy McGrath. Whether or not she deserved it, whether or not she represented progressive values, whether or not she said that she would have voted to confirm Brett Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court, she was seen as the heavy favorite. But then everything changed. Breonna Taylor happened. All of these things happened. And frankly, a lot of people in Kentucky started to realize that Charles Booker has a better record of actually winning races in the state and has a better record when it comes to the things that regular working class Kentuckians face. Whether it's the drive for racial justice, or whether it's the need for healthcare, whether it's the need for jobs that, have an environmental future. Amy McGrath wasn't doing any of that. And if anything, she was hostile. And now Charles Booker has risen. When the election was actually happening on election night a couple nights ago, McGrath had about a 6-point lead when all was said and done. But that was far too early to make any definitive statements on, because only a small proportion of the total votes were in. Most of them are going to be mail-in ballots, and we got literally no results from Jefferson and Fayette counties, which is where Booker was expected to be strong. Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky, where a lot of his base is. And when those votes were counted, when we got some of those votes in, Charles Booker now leads McGrath by a few points. He has 43.5% to 40% for Amy McGrath. Still very close. Still a long way to go, but he's edged into the lead. And the prediction markets, which had McGrath at an 80% chance of winning 10 days ago, now give Booker a 72% chance. Again, we're still waiting on a lot of mail-in ballots, and we won't get those until June 30th. We won't know exactly what happens until then, because the race is so razor thin. And Booker might not end up winning, but the momentum is with him. Hashtag shock the world with Booker beating McGrath, the darling of the corporate Democratic Party, is realer now than it's ever been. And as big of a deal as it was to see AOC win a big primary, defend her position and expand her lead, to see Mondaire Jones win a, contested primary in New York, and to see Jamal Bowman take down 30-year congressional veteran Eliot Engel. That was all great. That was fantastic. One of the best nights for the American left in recent memory. But I'll tell you what, none of that would compare to Charles Booker defeating Amy McGrath for this Senate nomination in Kentucky. And this is what people deserve. The people of Kentucky deserve an actual choice in November. They don't deserve a choice between Mitch McConnell and somebody who's basically the Democratic version of Mitch McConnell. They deserve a real choice between Mitch McConnell's cynical, regressive politics and a hopeful, optimistic future under Charles Booker. All we can do now is wait for the results. That's all we can do. But mark my words, things are looking really good for Charles Booker. And if the voting proportions from these big counties with the mail-in ballots match the voting desires of the actual people on the ground, then he could be the Senate nominee from Kentucky. And my goodness, that will be a cause for celebration.